Wake up with Rich, or play catch up all day. This is News Radio WRVA.
Thump, 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 thump. You know what that is, Dave? Legal throwing me under the bus. Thump, 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 thump. And then they back up. Thump, 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 thump. Beep, 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 beep. Thump, 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 thump. Okay, I'll own this. This is me. 933, The Experiment. Here's what we do. We open up the phone lines. It's a little different on this radio station because we don't take telephone calls a lot. Not a lot of our shows take telephone calls. But I think one of the most important things that people need to understand is you have a voice, and your voice matters. Your voice is more powerful than you've ever thought. Your powerful voice can bring people to their knees, and you can live inside somebody else's head. We all think, oh, the big, nobody cares about it. They care. People care about what you have to say. You just have to understand that people will listen. Because I see this country pointing in a different direction from just a small group, but they're vocal and they're loud, and they've been given a big platform for one reason only, because you don't speak up. I didn't speak up. That's why we do the experiment, just to remind people that your voice matters. So today's kind of a weird experiment for you. I'll open up the phone lines for you. I'm going to make it easy because let's be honest, Dave, you've heard this. I know this for a fact because I've been doing this for a long time. That people that participate in the show via call or via text are a very small portion of our audience. Dave, what did the research say? 2% of the people that listen to talk radio call in?
Yeah, probably even less than that.
Right? 2% call in. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to make it easy for everybody to call in. Hey, listen, do you want to call in and talk about the consumer price index? Well, if you want to do that, then you're listening to the wrong show. You want to call in and talk about this? Well, those are big things. And what if the host, they're difficult and they're daunting and people get nervous? Cool, I got it. How about this? How about we do this for you? I'm going to make it an easy and simple topic for you to participate in. Because once you call in and you show your voice and you see what it's like, it's not so bad. It's not that difficult. So I'm going to make it easy for you right now. Phone number for you to call in the program is 833-804-1140. 833, I'll say it slow. 833-804-1140. 833-804-1140. So here's what I'm going to tell you today. We're talking about part of my youth. ZZ Top. The drummer, Frank Beard, passes away. That means 2 of the 3 members of ZZ Top are now gone. If you grew up Gen Z, and by the way, boomers are getting mad at me because I'm leaving them out. They're like, hey, we can rock too. I'm the oldest member of Gen Z. I am the OG. I'm the very top of the oldest part of Generation X. I'm sorry, did I say Gen Z? Gen X. I'm the oldest member of Generation X, right below the boomers. So I have boomer tendencies, but my birthday says I'm Gen X. So boomers want to participate. I know you really ushered in MTV because I was just a kid when it came along. You were actually the teenagers that MTV exploded with. You were in the clubs. You were going out. You were doing your thing in the early 80s when I was still in high school or in junior high. So I get it. You guys are the ones that ushered in MTV because you're the ones old enough to pay for MTV in your apartments, in your Z Cavaricci jeans and your members only jacket. Dave, do you have a members only jacket?
Of course I did.
I did not have one.
Oh, see, I did.
Were you the only member? Old joke.
I'm the only one they would have as a member.
So we're going to make it easy for you this morning. 833-804-1140. And we'll just, this, everybody can comment on this. Either on Facebook.com/newsradiowrva or on our text line or via the telephone, 833-804-1140. My favorite video on MTV was what? Favorite video MTV. Dave, I'm gonna have to go legs. ZZ Top. I'm just in honor of ZZ Top. Can you beat legs? Is the best video, my favorite video on MTV. There are a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
There's some Pat Benatar videos were great.
Sharp Dressed Man was good.
Sharp Dressed Man was good. Duran Duran had some good videos.
Def Leppard had some good videos. Poison
had great. Okay, let's be honest. Twisted Sister.
They had Quiet Riot.
Quiet Riot. But Twisted Sister had on the one of the members of the cast of Animal House.
Yeah,
had Niedermeyer.
Niedermeyer, yeah,
right. Billy Joel,
Billy Idol,
The White Wedding,
Rebel Yell
were great.
John Cougar, then John Cougar Mellencamp,
John Cougar,
then Mellencamp.
Okay, how about Dixie's Midnight Runners?
Dixie's Midnight Runners, come on, Ollie. Well, they only had one.
They had one, but it was a pretty good video.
Yeah.
Favorite video all time MTV. This is easy. Anybody in the world can answer this question and put it out there. So if you've never called a radio show, calling it audible. I was going to talk about parents in the Penn State cocaine arrest, but I'd rather talk about this today. 833-804-1140. 833-804-1140.
And just died Bonnie Tyler and Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah,
that was a weird video.
Give me some of your. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to ask you for your favorite. Just give me some of your favorites. Somebody says, "Yes, I miss the '80s. I miss the '80s. Downtown Julie Brown MTV." Other people are now chiming in as well. Now the phone lines are starting to jam. So if you get a chance, just first time ever call, radio show. It's going to be simple, easy. Let's talk about MTV. Again, this is reminding everybody, we all have voices. When you call shows like this, your voice matters. So let's just try this right now. 833-804-1140. Text message, James River, or text line, telephone call, Super Dave's ready to go. Oh, this is what. I'm a boomer. My favorite video is Take On Me, the one-hit wonder from Aha. That's pretty good. Michael Gloucester, I used to love watching Downtown Judy Brown. I think I've seen ZZ Top twice. Once in '83, my senior year in high school, and in '97, an outdoor festival in Virginia. Both great shows. All right, phone lines are jammed up right now. People throwing out there Talking Heads, Once in a Lifetime. The same as it ever was. The same as ever was. Okay, here's the one that everybody loved. This is one that made MTV huge. Bruce Springsteen, when he brought Courtney Cox up on stage. That's a pretty good one as well. Let's see. Let me go to Scott on line one. Scott, welcome. You're on News Radio WRVA. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm great, man. Thanks for calling. What do you got for me?
Robert Palmer, Addicted to Love.
With the models?
Oh, yeah.
It just listen, I can still watch that video all day long, right?
Right.
You got any others?
Oh, there's just too many. I mean,
I know.
You hit quite a few of them already. ZZ Top and Talking Heads and all that stuff.
Okay, so do you remember
that one stands out the most.
Right. You remember how big Duran Duran was? It's funny. Nobody talks about Duran Duran anymore.
Oh yeah. Hungry Like a Wolf.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So here, I looked it up. Here's what they say the top 10 videos are. You ready? Michael Jackson, Thriller, Aha, Take On Me, Dire Straits, Money for Nothing, Peter Gabriel, Sledgehammer, Madonna, Like a Prayer, Duran Duran, like you said, Hungry Like a Wolf, Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit, Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Guns N' Roses, November Rain, and Robert Palmer, Addicted to Love.
Yep. I was in there.
You were in there. Dude, you did well.
Yeah, man.
Scotty, thanks,
Hey,
brother.
I appreciate your show. Thank you very much for taking my call.
Absolutely. Appreciate it. Opens up a phone line for you. 833-804-1140. Sonia?
Yes, sir.
Sonia, welcome to WRVA.
Thank you very much.
Okay. What are you thinking about?
I'm a fan of John Fogerty, Old Man Down the Road.
Oh,
You remember?
yes.
The Dark Horse.
Yes. Okay. You know what? That's one. Center Field. When Center Field would come on MTV, everybody would run to it, right?
Right.
Do you got any others?
But he stole Robert Palmer. That was great. Anything from the Eliminator album. Duran Duran, Come Undone.
I remember a girl that my buddy dated, and she was the biggest Duran Duran fan ever. And if I ever wanted to get under her skin, I'd just say something bad about Duran Duran, and she would storm out of the room.
I saw them in 1984 at the Roanoke Civic Center.
Okay, so let me
Same
ask you.
year I saw that.
Let me ask you this. I see these videos all the time on Facebook of people of our age, and something will come on from our youth, and then like grandma or mom starts singing the lyrics, or if it's something, there were some songs out there that were a little risque, a little blue, and kids are like, "What, you know that song? I love that."
I have the dubious distinction of being able to remember every lyric from every top 100 song in 1979.
That is great. Hey, I appreciate you calling me today.
All righty. Appreciate you being here.
You have a great day. Thank you so much. All right, I got time for a couple more. 833-804-1140. If you've never called a radio show before, this is easy. So easy. Best MTV videos of all time in honor of ZZ Top's drummer passing away today. Let's go to Paul on line 4. Paul, welcome. You're on News Radio WRVA.
I agreed with Scotty earlier about Robert Palmer and Addicted to Love, but also Aha. I'm Norwegian by, and so I like that they were a group from Norway.
Right. And that was kind of that was like the drawing and the reaching. Yeah, that was kind of a cool video.
I grew up on a farm in Minnesota, so I didn't get MTV until I got in the Air Force in 1985. So, and then I got to watch it sporadically. So I wasn't much of.
So did you know about Friday night videos on NBC where you could tape them?
No.
Oh, see, we would get Friday night videos, and it was like a mini ripoff of MTV, but it was only for a half hour. They'd show like 3 videos and a bunch of commercials. Or they would debut.
It was like 11:30 at night.
Yeah. It was after the news. And I would videotape it and then hope nobody videotaped it because we only had 2 videotapes. I'd hope that no one would videotape over my my Friday night videos, Paul.
We didn't have a VCR, and I grew up on a dairy farm, so we were in bed asleep having to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to milk cows. So. Okay,
wait a minute, Paul. Then I always say this. Are you tougher than your grandfather? Paul might be tougher than anybody else who listens to this radio show because he grew up on a farm out in Wisconsin.
No, Minnesota.
Minnesota. You might be tougher than everybody else. Hey, Paul, by the way, Air Force, thank you for your service. Thanks for calling me, man.
You're welcome.
All right, take care. Couple others that people are chiming in with. Hot for Teacher, Van Halen. Madonna, Material Girl. Although, which is the one where she spray paints the Porsche? That's not Material Girl.
That was borderline.
That was pretty good. Material Girl is where she dressed up like Marilyn Monroe, right?
Yeah, it was the takeoff of Marilyn Monroe.
How about George Michael's?
I went Wham.
Well, there was Wake Me Up Before You Go, which my sister loved. There was Freedom. Great video. Oh, I got a couple more that people are chiming in with. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Prince, When Doves Cry.
Oh, yeah. All that whole Purple Rain album. Doves Cry, Go Crazy.
Right. Who was the other band? More Stay in the Time?
Yeah,
More Stay in the Time.
Yeah, Jungle Love.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And I watch it now like, did he just pay a guy that would show up with the mirror so he could?
Yeah, I wanted to be that guy with the mirror. It just come out and hold up the mirror so he can straighten his hair and then walk off.
Bon Jovi, Wanted Dead or Alive, Tears for Fears, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Twisted Sister, We're Not Going to Take It. Come on. That's pretty good.
Oh, that was a good one, yeah.
A lot of people keep throwing in Video Killed the Radio Star.
Well, that was the first video.
That was the first video of all time. Which is the NXS song before Michael Stipe passed away, where they held up the the signs, and they would
Michael Hutchinson,
where they would hold up the sign and they just drop it as the lyrics went through.
Yeah, it was the takeoff for the Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
The Bob Dylan one. Yeah, I don't remember what that one was.
All right, how about Beach Boys Kokomo with John Stamos?
They played that a lot. That was from was it from Cocktail the movie?
From Cocktail the movie?
Yeah.
Pretty good. You're pretty good.
I saw that at a drive-in one when we saw that drive-ins.
There's one in Coochla. I need to go before it gets cold.
And the thing is, I kept on falling asleep during it because we were doing things we shouldn't have been doing. And drinking things we shouldn't have been drinking because we were all too young. And I kept on passing out and falling asleep. It was like the movie. Every time I woke up, I thought the movie had started over because it was. I go, this is the same part I fell asleep in last time.
Did your parents ever take you to the drive-in?
I think once or twice.
My mom and dad used to take us to the drive-in, but we'd have to wear our pajamas because they knew by the time we got home we'd be asleep.
Yeah.
But they would let us go play in our pajamas because the drive-in we had a playground underneath the screen, so we were waiting for it to get dark. It was the weirdest thing. I'd go in my pajamas to play on the slide. So maybe I'm the reason why kids go to the mall now dressed in their pajamas because I made it cool by playing on the slide as a little kid at a drive-in.
It could be. I think the only time they took us to a drive-in was one of the Herbie the Love Bug movies.
I saw Herbie the Love Bug.
I don't remember which one it was, and they may take us one other time, but I didn't really go to the drive-in very often until I got like a teenager.
Oh no, my mom and dad take us to the drive-in all the time because it was cheap.
Yeah.
It was cheap. We could bring our own food.
Yeah, well, in the same way with teenagers, or you get a bunch of friends, and they hide in the trunk and.
You were a troublemaker, Super Dave. You were a troublemaker. All right, Dave's telling me shut up and talk. Time to get out of here. Our national anthem coming up here is brought to you by Freedom Services and Training, the biggest little gun store in town. Today's been a fun show. I'm going to tell you this. So, as people are having all this conversation about the DSA and socialism, Dave's going to put up the podcast of the show. You can find it wherever you get your podcast, the Odyssey app, the iHeart app. You can get it on Apple. Dave's going to put it up. Share this with people. Our conversation with Miguel about what communism's all about and the promises they gave, and you get to hear it in his own words of what it was like when they promised you this and they gave you that. It's very powerful, and it's going to wake some people up in America. So do me a favor, share that with your friends. It's better than just, I'm going to tell you DS. No, let people hear with their own, from his mouth to their ears, and it'll make a big impact and a difference. And we're going to continue bringing stories from people that actually lived through that. Don't forget, Saturday, I'm going to be cooking tri-tip sirloin steaks. I'm starving right now. Saturday morning, beginning at 11, we'll start serving. So we're raising money for Reads Across America. And just put it on your calendar. September 8th, Richmond Flying Squirrels, our second annual prostate cancer screening in conjunction with Virginia Urology. And a really big shout out to the Richmond Flying Squirrels for stepping up big time for me to make this happen. All right, that's it. We're done. There's a reason I get up every morning. It's because I believe in a couple things that I always have to stand up for. Number one is my family. Number two is this great nation. That's why we do it every morning here on News Radio WRVA.
Please stand for the national anthem of the United States of America.